On sword.
So,
All right. So just D&D episode 4, and then just like all caps with the question mark and exclamation point. Just Ewan McGregor.
wow, it's already up.
Hell no. That's not how that works.
We haven't been on for like a fucking month.
Alright.
I just had 1 month ago. That's not too bad.
30. Shut the hell up. 30.
Dude, my game is full of nothing but octanes.
So are we
I'm
just
the only non-octane here.
so are we
Who's playing?
is that Max?
There goes.
Yeah, I think that's Max.
There's Max.
Ethan, rotate your screen.
Ethan,
Perfect.
undo your
I
lock.
should have been fucking rotated. Give me a second.
Undo your lock. You gotta undo the lock. There we go. There we go.
Oh, he got fucking outplayed.
I
love how Lucky's playing fucking Rocket League.
I know.
Absolutely. Look,
Car's X right now.
Alright, let's do this.
So
All right, I'm ready.
where we last left off.
The Max has to be on phone, so you guys know.
Okay. So with where we last left off, you guys are starting to get ready to go get supplies as well as collect information on the bandit leader, as well as his group. What you did find out was they believed the group to be about around 30 people, 30 to 40 people large. And they also believe them to be hiding out in one of the cave systems in a nearby mountain. Mountain bandits.
Didn't we discuss about? I remember discussing that we were talking about either getting one more and interrogating them to see how exact placements, but I'm not sure.
For shit.
I remember a few of us already got supplies.
Set down.
Will, I believe you're in. You might be.
I think I was in fucking tavern just drinking my problems away.
And
Sounds
NPC
right.
Cameron and Will were staring at a wall.
Yeah, NPC Cameron and Will were just staring off into the void.
Sounds better.
We didn't do anything with you guys. We just put you in
right?
the corner and left you there.
Yeah, because like once we finished the fighting, there was like nothing else to do. So it's just like one of those things where you guys' characters are like, yes. We literally put you in a corner of the tavern staring at the wall.
We fucking played a witch project this shit.
So
Yeah.
Alabaster did give you guys a name of somebody who could potentially help you with procuring more horses and some cages if you plan on taking them alive or just piling dead bodies into a wagon. He told you guys he personally does not care whether or not you take them dead or alive.
We're killing them. I hope you guys know that.
Get bounties on some of them. How much is the bounty for Kenobi?
Dog, I don't want to fucking know, alright? We'll learn about that later.
It's
We'll come
too
through when it comes to it.
So-
Yeah, it's fucking bounty.
Kenobi and his two advisors. So what you would be able to gather from, if you want, well, for one thing, you don't know the name of the bandit leader or any of that yet. If you want to get more information, you need to actually go to ask some of the town guard, one of the town guards, and you would have to go to their basically their version of the police station.
Headquarters.
So the guard station.
That's a guard shack.
The guard shack. Yes.
The guard check.
No, okay, look.
If you go there, you should be able to procure more information on the bandits.
I just broke my game.
Because Alabaster did not know if any of them in particular have any separate bounties or anything. He just knows as a whole, the guard,
Change your butt, dude.
the town guard wants them
Okay.
gone and is
Come here.
offering
I'll
a
let you pay
reward.
here in a minute, okay? I gotta change your butt really quick. And I'll bring you back, okay? Come here. Just really quick. I'll make this as fast as possible.
And to the best of his knowledge,
Granted,
they are
you
wanted dead or
cooperate.
alive, so it doesn't matter which way you go about doing it.
Just vote we kill everything in sight.
Hey,
Because I
Kill and loot,
want
kill
what
and loot.
happens after this to actually come to fruition.
Women and children are no exception.
I have
Victor knows what I'm talking about.
I'm
Okay,
very
women-
much hoping
okay.
that you guys
Children?
do, in fact, kill Gabriel Kenobi.
yes. Women? No.
Women shall be
No,
my slaves.
Because I have a
He
storyline
can't
for
defend
it.
himself. He's too
Find
weak
out.
and doesn't
And
stand.
secondly, I want
Lucky
that
about to
stupid
get
idea
passive
to come to
income with
fruition.
these women. He's about
Like,
to
I have a whole storyline planned out for it if you guys kill him.
Actually,
It's
It
easy
makes
to
it
rework
fun.
it if you keep him alive,
He
but
said if.
it's way
He said
sadder if
if.
you kill him, and I want it that way. I want you guys to be sad and cry.
I also want to shoot a bunch of children later on, but I don't want that to come to fruition.
Oh, it's coming to fruition regardless.
It's a
That
stupid idea.
this has
I have
nothing to
an
do with
idea.
that. That's just going to be part of your backstory.
No, it also, considering we're killing a bunch of fathers.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
That was the reasoning behind it.
But this has nothing to do. Like that, what it turned into has nothing to do with this. So, what exactly does everyone want to do? Does anyone
I
want
just
to
want to fucking kill one.
I'm
You know
gonna.
what I got.
like? Does anyone want to go to the guard shack? Well, not the guard shack, the guard station, and
So I did everything.
or
last
jailhouse
game,
and try to ask,
So I'm gonna.
figure out more information about this group of bandits.
I want to go to potion shop and get some health potions.
And my guy is like really intimidating. Ain't nobody gonna really want to talk to you.
I did the same, Lucky. You're gonna be paying an arm and a leg for the potions you're gonna need.
A good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
healing potions are not
I
cheap.
have money though.
Who needs a
Alright.
healing potion?
I have money too, and
How
I still
much-
didn't fucking pay.
How much is a health potion?
The base one is 50 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Why do you think I said I did everything I needed to last game? That's why I'm just gonna fucking wait.
Did I get a crude
guess-
health potion?
A crude.
One that usually even by 1 HP?
This is
No,
we need
Right.
our team.
It heals you for 1d8 plus 1.
But you know, you have a healer right fucking here, Lucky.
Healing spell.
The last time you didn't do much healing, did you?
Because y'all weren't fucking close enough.
Who needs healing spells?
Technically speaking, Milo can do a decent bit of healing.
Oh, since it's the next day, is my HP back up? Because my HP is still at 22. From the
Yeah,
fight
all of you guys
time.
would be full health. All of you guys are full health.
Okay, you're done, bud. All done. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait at the. I'm gonna wait by the bar and just wait for everyone to leave because I already did everything I needed to.
Same with
Well, I might as well go to the guard shack.
Thank
If a
you.
potion's going to be a fucking...
I'll join Lucky
Asshole.
to the guard check.
So Max needs a long range weapon.
Okay, so she could go to.
Oh,
Yeah. So there's plenty of weapon markets around and blacksmiths and stuff. You'd be more interested in probably going to one of the weapon markets for a bow as opposed to a blacksmith.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
actually a good
probably-
idea. I probably need
You
to go
should
to a
probably be better
weapon.
going to like a woodworker. or
weaponsmith
something.
as well.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I'm not
Or
gonna
do you
buy
have
any
fire
new
that
weapons right
specializes
now.
more in bows?
Like the moment I
Like,
do,
just would be-
But
Victor's
well,
gonna
like I
give us
said,
the
the weapon
option.
market, they sell more.
I need gear. I
Keep in
have
mind, we're
no
going in
gear.
a cavern. Keep in mind, we're going in a cavern.
Yes, but also it's going to be outside of the cavern beforehand. And there's probably going to be scouts on the
I should
outside
probably
waiting
just
on the
pull
outside of the
those up.
cavern. So we're going to
What's
need
up?
long range to take rid of the scouts
Yeah.
if we're going to sneak
Yeah, like
in.
I said, you guys are all
I think
full
the
health
only
and
trick
everything.
is jump on his
I have
knees
to-
anyway.
No.
Well, during
have
that
So
bear
me
fight,
and Max
that's
are
it.
going to have to do a lot of that.
No, not during the bear
Okay.
fight. You took damage during the wolf fight.
When we were NPC.
Okay, so
Oh,
Mac. Okay, Victor.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Max goes in, looks at the weapon market for bows or anything that's small enough to be considered a hand crossbow,
Okay.
if that exists.
Yeah, hand
Yeah,
I have
crossbows
a
are.
hand crossbow.
There's hand crossbows. Lucky actually has a hand crossbow.
Yep, I have one.
Well, he had a spare.
Yeah, but so there's hand
Never mind.
crossbows. You can find various size of bows. So you have short bows, long bows, composite bows, light crossbows,
Victor, I
heavy
changed-
crossbows, hand
changed-
crossbows.
Yeah, Victor, I'm going to go with Max because instead of the guard shack, I'm going to go over there with her.
I'm gonna go with the guard check alone.
Or with
Cameron,
them.
what do you
No,
think?
I'll go with the guard.
All right, so
So you
Max
can't go alone.
and Lucky are gonna go check out more bows.
I bring food. I bring food.
I have my Darwell that have like 2
And then Cameron and Dakota are gonna go to the guard shack.
Okay.
But yeah, I forgot. If you guys give me the shit, I can make weapons. I have craft weapons.
He's gonna get into stuff.
You do?
Yeah, but he can't make bows. That's a different thing.
I can do probably axes
I
and
have
swords.
crafted
That's about
bows.
it.
Yeah, he can do anything that's a melee weapon that isn't exotic.
Same. I can do the same thing, but with bows, like long range weapons.
I can do
Yes,
the same
Milo,
thing with
let's
guns.
go!
Oh yeah, actually I forgot. Yeah, Mo, you did take the shit to craft bows, huh? So you have a guy who can craft melee weapons, and you have a guy who can craft.
And I can craft guns.
The arrows.
And then yeah, Dakota can make guns.
I need a gun.
Don't
Which
you
is the
ever
only
have
one that can
one?
use them.
A pepper box, yeah.
So
Not my OP pepper boxes, but
if you want, we can
It's
change
still
it to
pretty
where
OP.
it's still pretty good.
Lucky and Max are actually going to go procure the items to make their weapons. If you guys would rather do that instead.
Wait, hold on. Lucky, can you make crossbows or regular bows? Because those are two different skills, I thought.
No, crossbows and bows fall under the same skill that you possess.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can make those.
Food.
And then you have
All right, how
fletching.
much,
Fletching
what's
is
on
for arrows. If I
Okay.
remember.
Yeah.
Should have got
Yeah.
fletching bows.
Fletching fire.
Wait,
All right.
Lucky.
And
where-
then I think
where
Lucky
did,
took
what store did you
fletch-
go to
I think
for those
mine
earrings
also took
that you
fletching.
have?
Fencers.
What do I have on hand I can make it with?
You probably don't have the materials on hand. You have to go buy the materials. But making your own items, it comes with pros and cons. For one thing,
It's cheap.
it's a lot cheaper. It's half the price out of the book.
Okay.
But the con
I'll do that then.
is you have a chance to fail.
Yeah, no, that's the little part, but it's half the cost, so I'll take it. Max, do you want what kind of range weapon do you
As
want?
opposed
Do
to
you want a
buying
hand
it
crossbow
from a mart
or
and then it's like
short bow?
twice the price out of the book.
Since you're
Or
a,
like 1.5 times.
since you're a rogue, I prefer something
doing
that
that?
gives you
You're doing
fast
that.
that's a little bit smaller over something more.
Just because it's easier for
Does she have a bow right now?
If
She
you have
doesn't.
a short
She only has her knife or knives, if I remember right.
'Cause I would say what she can do. What she could do is she can hold. She can get a bow and a hand crossbow, so that way she can have longer range. And when she gets into close combat, she has her or mid-range combat, she'll have her hand crossbow too. But if she's willing to
See,
spend the
that's
money
the-
for that,
But here's the thing about that though, Lucky. It's when you try to switch weapons, they have a chance. Okay, so Max wants a short bow, so I can actually try that. I just have to grab the shit. The problem with that though, Lucky, is switching weaponry in the middle of combat gives it a chance. What is it called? The chance to attack, Victor?
Attack of opportunity. And that's only if you're in melee close range for them. But
Yeah, so,
regardless, unless you just drop the weapon, if you're trying to actually like grab a different weapon, pull it out, and then put a different weapon away, it takes a full round action, meaning your entire round is spent doing that. Because
So,
keep in mind, each round is only 6 seconds.
Hence why I try to keep the range as much as possible so I can hit you guys and stay out of combat. And plus, my bow does more damage than my scimitar anyway.
No,
I didn't.
Victor,
I
what's
completely
funny-
forgot you have a bow.
All right.
Victor, I'm looking at my AR right now, and I noticed there's a scratch on my muzzle.
Nice.
Damn.
I mean,
So
not,
it sucks
but
that it's used. Anyway. All right, Victor.
yes.
I go to the arrow shop and buy a short bow frame, a short bow string, and then a short bow string and a short bow frame.
Okay, so that'll be 15 gold
And-
pieces.
15 gold pieces.
Yep,
I'll
15.
get 2 and I'll give 30. I'll get 2 sets and I'll give 30.
Are you just gonna get a short bow as well, Lucky?
Maybe my hand crossbow.
You're just gonna keep using.
I can make you one, Lucky.
Yeah,
I can make you
that's
this
my
shit.
plan.
So that's
I was gonna say the
All right,
short bow
how
will
much
do
would
more
it-
damage.
Yeah, but
the hand crossbow.
Don't
Doesn't
issue
it
it.
give you a better movement?
that's the whole point of my character is intel.
Yeah.
Because I'm
So-
basically
So 110.
I'm basically a rogue.
All right. So
How
Milo,
much would okay
when crafting,
for the
you
crossbow?
what's up?
So for the crossbow pieces, how much is a crossbow frame? The crossbow string.
Milo. So
And the
in order to
locking
get the
mechanism.
supplies to build a short bow or a crossbow?
A hand crossbow.
He's talking about a hand crossbow. He's got 2 sets for the short bow. Now he's asking about the hand crossbow.
So the hand crossbow is an exotic weapon. Lucky has the feat to use it, but if you don't have the feat to use an exotic weapon, you're at severe minuses.
Okay. So Lucky already has the hand crossbow.
Yeah, and you
I
took
have
the
one.
feat to use it proficiently.
Okay, then I'll just do the short bow ones then.
But you gotta
Okay.
make
In
mine.
fact, Lucky took the
I'm
feat to
asking
use
you
a
to make me
repeating hand crossbow. Lucky has a
Oh, the
repeating
short
hand
bow?
crossbow.
Okay.
Can you not make a hand crossbow?
No, he could. It's just nobody but you is proficient in
I
using
would-
hand crossbows.
Well, that's what I'm asking. If he can make it for me,
Yeah,
he has the skill to do it.
yeah. He does. Because
How much
Lucky,
would it
you have
cost
a
to get the
repeating hand
pieces
crossbow,
to-
in fact. One thing I forgot.
How much would it cost to get the pieces for that, Lucky? Victor.
To get what?
To
Pieces.
get the stuff to make a hand crossbow.
Do you want a regular crossbow or a repeating hand crossbow to make?
Eating.
Lucky, don't you already have a repeating hand
Yeah.
crossbow?
Yeah, but if he can make it and it could be a little bit better, wouldn't it be, a little bit better?
I don't think it'd be
The only way to
better.
the only way to get one that's better, Lucky, is to just add magic to it.
Fuck. Okay. Well, whatever. That'll be fine. I'll
Alright.
stick with mine.
All right, I got the
Which-
two crossbows things real quick. All right, here we go.
Later down the line, we can always make.
All right.
You can always get yours made magical.
Yeah.
All right, so fucking D20 plus 3 for my intelligence, right?
But enchanting is very expensive.
I have so many dice to choose from, but they're all in baggies, so I gotta play fucking dice roulette.
All right, here we go. So plus 3, I attempt to make the first short bow for Max.
Yellow.
What'd you get in total?
22.
What?
Hello?
What'd
I
you
got
get?
a 22.
You make it.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
now I have spare parts for another one in case yours fucking breaks, Max. You have a short bow now. Oh my god. Now I have spare. How much does the frame and the string weigh?
Just give it to Max so she can hold on to it.
So the weight of a short bow is 2 pounds.
Only 2 pounds?
Yep.
And then the string is like what, an ounce?
Nope, that's for the entire thing for the short bow is 2 pounds. So if you
Alright,
have
that's
all the
about
parts
the
to make
individual
another short bow, it's 2 pounds.
Okay, so
The damage is
can I make another one and sell it?
You
Victor, can I make another one and sell it?
yeah.
Good.
All right, let me see what I make for this one.
You could always try, but you should keep in mind, none of you have the profession merchant.
No.
So none of you are
So,
exactly very
prices,
good
I mean-
salesmen.
Money's money.
I do have diplomacy though.
Yeah, all of you have diplomacy,
That
but
ain't-
No one's good at it.
Wait, do I have merchant? Hold on.
Victor, you don't need to be a merchant if you can just intimidate your way through this.
Victor, you are wrong. I do not have diplomacy.
yeah, no, I didn't. I said that, and then I was like, wait a minute, I don't think Ethan does.
No, the fuck I don't.
Because I can just say, give me a good price or I'll stab you, and then he'll give me a good price.
All right, cool.
I mean,
All right,
when you're in
I
a
like
city,
the
most
other
people
one.
aren't very concerned about that because the town guard does a
All
good
right.
job.
All right, I'm making another crossbow. I'm making another short bow.
I'll take intimidation.
This is a major trade. You got to keep in mind, the city you're in is one of the major trade hubs.
I don't care.
So
Well,
they're kind of used to getting.
lucky.
So
I
most
absolutely snapped.
well-established shops have bodyguards of their own.
All right, so Victor,
Yes.
I attempt to make a short bow. When I try to get the string stretched across each side, I snap the bow in half.
You rolled it out one, didn't you?
I rolled a nat 1.
Yep, you broke those
You
pieces.
fucking dumbass.
You broke those pieces. 15 gold
Good job,
down the
boy.
drain with nothing to show for it.
Except for broken.
It's okay. It's okay. Mex has her short bow. That's all that matters.
Well, he would have paid the same price for getting that in the shop.
Yeah. Well, like if you went to
Yeah,
try to
what
sell the completed version, you're looking at maybe 17 gold pieces, so you'd make a profit of like 2.
Huh. I'll have to keep that in mind for next time. If I really need gold, just focus on making bows.
Keep in
Alright,
mind, Milo,
alright,
to
I'm
make
gonna go do
both
it.
of those.
More.
Milo, you gotta remember, it also takes time to make things. You wanna know how much time you spent making those 2 things?
How much time did I spend making those 2 bows? Then one I fucked up majorly.
Probably about 12 hours.
12 hours for a bow, dude? That is dumb as shit, dude. It is not hard to attach the string to the fletchling.
Well,
No,
probably not
it's
like
so
12
easy.
hours. Probably only closer to 8, but still.
Like, Victor,
Dude,
I
had
want to go
the
to
flet-
Fucking lost. I don't know where the fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
make sure
Milo,
everything's
because you also
correct.
had to go and procure the stuff to make it and then find a place that you could make it.
You don't need that. Okay, that I can see a sword. That I fully understand. But a bow? That is not hard.
I don't
It's
know what to tell you,
literally
man. They
just
got weird
attaching
crafting
one
rules.
fletchling
The top, bought the frame.
You don't even want to know how long it takes to enchant shit. You're looking at a day to
I can
multiple.
see an hour. I can understand an hour because bowstrings are a bitch to get fletched. I will admit that. But there's no damn way it takes 8 hours to attach a string to a stick.
You're making a good quality
I
bow. I
call
don't want else to
cat.
tell you, Milo.
I call cat.
You're making a good
He's
quality
looking
bow.
at the button right now.
Also, Milo, you forgot the part where I said you had to find the materials and then find somewhere to do it.
Okay, that's more acceptable. I'll accept that. I'm not gonna argue no more. I'll accept
What
it.
do you need them slow?
Anyways, so in the 8 hours that Milo's been doing that,
I'll argue with it.
Victor,
yes.
I need to go to an armory, because I have no fucking armor. I'm rolling around in a robe.
Oh yeah, you are, huh?
Lucky, I recommend studded leather.
I was going to get leather.
Well, studded leather is a little bit better. than
Yeah, but
regular.
also armor has a max dex bonus. Meaning that's the maximum dex you can use for like certain stuff while you're doing certain stuff.
Fucking food's gonna be cold by the time this motherfucker gets
Victor,
Yes.
did I get any gold when we completed the bear task?
Yeah.
How much did I get?
What did we give you guys? Was it like 150?
I thought it was 100 flat.
Something
Yeah,
like
no, it was
that.
100 flat.
And I already gave
A
it
piece?
back to the
A piece.
Okay. Because I'm still sitting at 26.
Yep, so you got 100 gold pieces for completing the bear task.
Okay.
Lucky, I'm gonna show you where I definitely fucked up on this game.
Did you fuck the car? Oh my god.
So,
Well, anyway, I'm just
Alright.
gonna wait.
and now we're going to cut to Dakota and Cameron, who were going to the guard station. Cameron, close that door. Going to the guard station to try to get more information on the group of bandits you guys are after. Vernon, go to bed. Go to bed.
Yeah, just come get me from the bar when you guys are ready to go.
Here, I'm gonna put Vernon.
Damn.
Go to bed, Vernon.
I'm not gonna drink, but God no. I'm so gonna
Oh,
wish
yeah,
I did.
I might and then go fight right away.
Lucky, I can craft you some armor. Victor, how long would it take me to craft Lucky armor?
Probably roughly 12 hours, depending on. Well, it depends. If he's just doing leather, probably like 8 hours.
Yeah, Lucky, what kind of armor do you want?
I feel like that would take longer, Victor, because with leather, you gotta cut out the shape, you gotta punch the holes, you gotta stitch it together.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
Then you
easier
gotta.
metal.
So probably about 12
Professional,
hours, but you're also don't have to worry about. Yeah, so probably about 12 hours.
How much would it cost?
Half the price out of the book. So
How much? Well, how much is the book?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. For leather,
And what's
It's like what?
so 5 gold pieces is
Like
what
a-
it would cost
like-
you.
okay? What skill would that be?
Might as well buy it.
Craft armor.
Craft armor. Okay, I got a +4 proficiency in that. Lucky, you want me to just try to craft you some?
Okay, why not?
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Wait, we have the dire bear shit, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, we could tan that.
But-
leather.
Dude.
if you want to tan that, that's going to take like a day and a half.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
I
have
have
time
wolf.
for
I have
that.
wolf pelts too. I
Yeah.
have wolf pelts too.
Are they canned?
None. You guys haven't tanned any of the leather that you
You
guys
haven't
got.
canned anything. I'm just trying to get some. I'm just gonna try to craft some armor for Lucky.
Yeah, because what we can do is we can
always
just
drop any pelts and shit you have to like the armor crafter and just have them.
ban it, and when we come back, we can take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can set it up on tanning racks and then make armor when you get back.
That's on the side.
And then if you do that, I'll say it probably only costs you like 2 gold to get the rest of the materials.
I got a 23.
You make Lucky some leather. Some leather armor.
How much does that
Alright.
increase Lucky AC?
Yeah.
He gets a +2 to his AC.
There you go. So I spent
Alright.
how much trying to craft that?
12 hours.
Well, how much gold?
5.
5.
5? Okay.
Armor is leather. What are stats for my gear?
+2 to your AC.
Here's
How's
plus
that?
2 to the AC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lucky,
that's
you
right.
do have armor.
It's not a +1, sadly.
Oh, he's laying in his little thing.
Don't say it took so long
No,
because I
no,
had
it
to form
doesn't.
fit it too Lucky.
Instead of my AC,
Fight some motherfuckers.
instead of my armor bonus being +2, it'd be +4.
Nice.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where you get that +2 bonus for your armor bonus? Where you getting that
That's
from?
what I was trying to fucking figure out.
I think you have armor, but you just didn't write it down. I think you already have leather armor. You just didn't write it down. So, Will, you would
Oh well.
keep your 5 gold.
No, I'm gonna keep the armor because that's a perfectly good set of armor.
Okay. So, yeah, just keep the armor. Yeah. So, anyways,
So there's nothing else.
so Cameron,
How much does
Dakota,
that weigh?
it weighs.
For a singular drink. The other drinks are in here.
Stupid fucking McDonald's.
15 pounds. All right, so Dakota, Cameron, thank you.
Yep.
You guys start making your way to the. You guys were making your while everyone else was crafting and making more materials for the fight ahead. You guys were headed to the guard station.
Question: do we ever get the name of this group of bandits?
Was there ever a name of this group of bandits, or was it just the...
Right now, everyone's referring to them as bandits. They haven't left any sort of call sign behind or anything to indicate they have a name.
Okay. Because I was just wondering, it's like, what do we ask the guards about? Like, the specific group of bandits we need. It's a kind of vague. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Trevor's
What the
phone.
fuck?
trying to fucking hire me or some
Come on,
dumb
let's
shit?
go.
No, thank you.
Well, thanks.
Trevor tablet, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I got some of that.
Oh, the hash browns, bro.
How many fucking hash browns did you
Well,
order?
because I ordered meal for you, meal for me, meal for him, and then I ordered another like meal thing in general, just in case you wanted a couple more sandwiches, and that apparently came with hash browns too.
So what time is that?
So right now, what the town has what they've been designated is the high top mountain bandits.
Okay.
What they do know, the only stuff Alabaster told you that he knew about them was that they don't seem to originate from this area, and they seem quite proficient in knowing their way to navigate around mountains and hills and just overall tough terrain of that sort.
Okay.
Would I know?
We approached
Would
the
I?
guard check.
Would I know anything about people that would live in places like that?
No, you're more used to living in like kind of dark areas, like some places that don't get a whole lot of light and are just kind of gloomy and depressing.
Okay.
Well, I would know. I lived in a cave.
You lived in a giant. No, you lived in the Underdark, which is yes, kind of cave,
Technically,
but
it's a cave. Technically, no.
think of like
It's
an
literally
entire
a
underground.
gigantic
Think of like an open world, but it's all underground. And then you have cave systems all around you and everything. So Lucky would probably be the most knowledgeable in like what it's like to be in a cave. Seeing as how that's probably how he escaped was through a cave system. Is how he escaped the Underdark.
Yeah, and then I also have the skills for it too, because I also have dungeoneering.
Mm-hmm. That is
So
in
this
fact
will
the
actually
skill.
be really fucking good for me.
Yeah. Dungeoneering would apply to your knowledge of caves as well as cave-like monsters.
So we approached the guard shack.
Yep.
And one of the guards walk out, and we
So no, they don't walk out. When you guys get in there, they have basically a guard stationed at the desk.
oh, okay, so it's a police station.
So,
basically.
apparently-
It's literally a police station.
Fucking
I'll talk to this guy. I'll talk to him. Hello.
What do you need?
What are we looking, so what are we looking for again? Now?
the fucking mountain top
Information on the high top mountain bandits.
Yeah, we're looking for information
Keep in mind,
on
Max,
high top
very
mountain
quick.
bandits.
Oh, wait.
Fancy yourselves bounty hunters.
A little bit.
We
Also,
don't know too
keep in
much. We
mind-
estimate their group to comprise of anywhere from 30 to about 35 members.
I have to wait for that.
They seem to be, and he pulls out a map, and he points at this forest that's labeled the Doran forests, and at the base of one of its mountains, he kind of circles a little area. It's like right about here's where we believe their home base to be. more than likely in one of the few. More than likely, they're staying in the cave system there.
Alright.
It has a few entrances into it, but it all connects.
Do you have any information on their leader?
I feel like an astronaut and
We know he's not from around this area. We're not. It seems a different country is interested in having his possessions returned. They seem to not care whether or not he be taken out dead or alive. They just want confirmation. They just are more interested in whatever weapon he seems to have on him, as well as just overall his robes and anything that could identify him.
Do we know what country he's originating from?
I'd have to. I'm not too sure, personally.
Whoa.
I know the captain who's out and about right now doing his rounds. I believe he's aware. I can put in a word and ask him in if he's around. You should be able to ask him. If not, I'll get that information out here by next you return.
I appreciate that.
What we do know about the captain is he seems to be some sort of spell sword. Seems quite proficient using a sword and magic at the same time. It's just rumors. I have nothing to confirm. But his weapons, those who have seen him fight and escaped with their lives, seem to say he uses some kind of odd sword made out of some sort of energy.
Energy sword? That'd be
Someone's sword? Maybe?
A what?
Yes, ma'am. I make indeed.
Someone's sword?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, leave me alone.
Look, yeah, I just found the best drift map for that.
Okay. All right, bye.
I can't confirm anything about those. Like I said, they're just rumors, but it is quite interesting.
So you got two. And then
I personally have never heard of energy, a sword made out of pure energy.
odd. Very
There
odd.
would be first for everything.
We do live in a world of magic.
So anything is possible. I appreciate your time, guard.
We also know he has. It seems there's not many of name in this group of bandits, but we do believe there to be two advisors of sorts. We don't know their names. They just seem to always be seen around him, and they also have been seen giving orders to other members of the bandits, of the bandit group. One of them has been seen being quite proficient with a bow. And the other one, we're not too sure about his abilities. It seems he might be some sort of magic caster, we believe. But that's mostly a hypothesis. We're not too certain on what he's capable of.
So just proceed with caution.
Of the bandit group, none of them seem particularly all that powerful, aside from the two advisors and the leader. What information I do know is the name of the bandit leader is Ganrel Kenobi.
Genral Kenobi.
Definitely not
Stupid
around
fucking
here.
name.
God, his parents must have hated him or something.
I mean, my name's not the greatest either, but what the fuck?
I know. The Ganrel Kenobi who uses
fucking yeah.
sword made out of some sort of energy, almost like a light of sorts.
A saber of light, one would say.
Saber made of.
A saber made out of energy that maybe a light or a plasma or something.
Has anyone said on what color?
Red.
God. Red. Like blood.
At least doesn't have to clean his blade of blood because it just runs right in.
But
Would you happen to know where to acquire any maps as to the cave systems?
we can give you one for an amount of silver. Well, not for the cave systems, but for the forest as well as the cave entrances. I'm not sure if there'd be anyone who has a map of those cave systems besides obviously the bandits.
Well, I am going to need a map as to you need to get there.
So you hand him silver, he hands you a map with he just hands you the one that he was showing you guys with. So it's a map of the Dorian forest as well as the Dorian Mountains and the area of that where they're located is circled in. You'll notice that there seems to be 3 entrances into that cave system. Is the first thing you would notice. And he does note that there is actually another entrance, but that one's quite further out and is for the most part they believe to be caved in. But he would recommend you keep an eye on it as a possible escape route for the bandits should you not be able to take care of all of them in one day.
Not be able to take them.
At the very least, we take the map back to the bar to meet up with everyone.
So around this time, we'll just go ahead and say everyone's already finished up their personal business. You guys all meet up at the bar, and everyone's kind of
that one.
Ethan's just Ulf is there just drinking.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
Ulf and Valak is drinking. Well, no, Valak would have been finished. Would have just finished making the armor. Yep. Raziel would have finished with his bow, making his bow and failing to make another one. So Alucard and Thomas walk in. Everyone else is kind of just sitting around one of the larger tables.
So we just go over what we were told by the guard. We don't really need to restate it because you already let us know. But
so they tell you basically what they got told by the guard. You know, the name of the leader. He seems to be some kind of spell sword who specializes in fighting in melee combat and using magic as well.
That's how we know. And the swordsman are going to be able to cut through wood. They're going to be able to cut through metal like a fucking lightsaber.
Probably.
that Barbara swords are the only thing that could actually stand up against one.
Yeah.
But granted, keep in mind he would have to target your sword.
So I could still get attacks.
There is a separate thing for destroying weapons. There's a whole separate thing for when it comes to destroying weapons or shields or stuff, where they target it, and you can take feats to specialize in it.
Got it.
And just become an absolute. Yeah, you can take feats that allow you to specialize in destroying other people's weapons.
That is bullshit.
It's called sundering.
That's great.
Yeah, it's called sundering.
Bullshit. What are they doing against us?
And the way it works is basically it depends on the material your weapon's made out of, which all of you guys would just have basic steel.
Yeah.
Or iron.
I have +1.
Probably just be magic +1 weapons, anything that gives it magical bonuses adds to the defense or just how hard it is to destroy
my sword.
weapons.
Seems how I have the couple. What the fuck was it I put in there? It was like jewels or some shit.
You had the charm.
Yeah, the charms on it and stuff.
So that wouldn't protect the sword because that's just giving you protection.
So, could
Well,
I
actually, no, it would. It would give the sword the same protection.
Does that say? Because I can
So it
use
would give
like
it
I can
fire
use like
resistance.
yeah. Well, not just fire resistance. I
But-
can use anything. Remember, I had like 3 different ones.
Yeah, you have fire, cold, and lightning
Yeah.
resistance 5.
So with this Sundering, could I technically shoot their weapon out of their hand?
I'll be right back.
Probably.
Probably. If I can roll high enough.
You want to split it?
Nah, that's what
I'm good, man.
Yeah. And then, like I said, you have hardness and then you have toughness. Hardness is basically think of it as damage reduction.
Yeah.
And then toughness is like the actual HP of a weapon. So, in order to destroy a weapon, you have to get first past the hardness, and then the damage past that is what starts actually to damage the weapon.
Yeah.
Sundering feats just allow you to bypass like hardness and start doing extra damage when targeting, weapons and all that kind of crap. Yeah. Did you guys still want to procure horses and some carriages to carry the corpses in?
I was gonna say, the only thing is we're gonna have to drive them back out of the
absolutely.
cage.
Wait, don't we have- we have the- We have the cart. Is there any way we could probably? How many bodies could it fit, though?
You were able to fit the dire bears, well, the pelts of the dire bears, as well as the pelts of the dire wolves
Well,
in it. So you assume that if you just stack them all up, you could probably fit most of them, roughly at least 20 out of the group.
As I say, I'd at least say 20, probably.
Yep, you would fit
bruh,
20.
why am I talking about this? I'm getting flashbacks from fucking Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
Are we playing human Tetris now?
Alabaster did tell you guys the name of someone who could help you procure temporarily if you don't want to, purchase them outright, if you want to just rent them. The name of a good stable
Didn't I already buy a
and
horse?
the owner.
Horses are
Yeah,
expensive.
We have
I'll say
we
few
have
of us
a
already had
donkey and a
horses,
cart.
didn't
That's
we?
what we have.
We don't
You
have
guys
a
got
donkey,
one
we have a
house.
horse.
You guys have one horse, one carriage.
It's my horse. Fuck off.
It's not even a horse. It's a donkey.
It's a
First
the
base
horse.
will have
No,
Ethan
it's a
push the
horse.
cart.
It was a horse. It's not a well-trained
Okay,
horse. It's just a regular
Make
horse.
him do it.
Worst base will make Ethan push the cart.
Okay, good point. Good point.
Yeah,
I like this. I can
Yeah,
play
no,
it
dude,
straight.
I had a character who was super fast with ridiculously high con and strength. And so all the other characters would be running on horses, and he would just be full sprinting along with them. I'm not-
That's
Because
stupid.
when it comes to long distant runs in D&D, we start taking what we count against isn't strength, but your con. Basically, your lung capacity, how long you can keep going.
That's kind of broken. But that's funny.
Dude, his name was Greg, and he was probably he's easily one of my, out of all my melee fighters, he was definitely the most broken, and he's definitely one of my top 3 most broken characters I made. He had resistances to he had either resistance or immunity to just about everything.
God damn.
He couldn't be put to sleep. He couldn't be enchanted. He was on his way to getting poison immunity. He had damage reduction against literally everything.
It's smooth, man. This is that salt neck shit.
He had like a 22 strength outright, and then he would rage, and he could go to 26, and then he was taking an advanced class, which gave him like another +6.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was ridiculous. Dude, and like, it was to the point that with the weapon he had, if I made him level 20, he could do upwards of a couple hundred damage if he crit. If he crit, and because of the weapon he was using, it made it to where I rolled a d6, and that was the multiplier. If I rolled a 6 and max damage, he was doing like 500 some damage a hit.
What the fuck?
God damn.
Yeah, he had the potential to one-shot dragons, because when things get to ridiculous amounts of health, be able to do 100 damage in one hit, doesn't matter how much fucking health they have. You provoke, they have to roll to avoid instant death. Because if you do half of someone's health in one hit, they have to make a save or they just die because you did salt from shock, basically, because you did half their
That
health
is-
damage.
That's
You're telling me-
bullshit.
Yeah, but when they get to ridiculous amounts of health, it just turns out to like a flat
So
100.
you're telling me a guts build is actually
It's like flat 50 or flat 100. I can't remember, but I know it's one of those two. I believe it's actually flat 50.
So you're telling me a guts build is actually useful. Good to know. Next time I need a character, I can go with guts.
But so you guys go to the stable that Alabaster told you about. You meet with Tyler. He says he's willing to loan you guys a cart and a horse on the cheap end. He'll just say 30 gold pieces.
That's not bad.
No.
I'll give him the 30.
What gold am I at?
I don't know if we added the 100 that you got from the mission to yours.
Yeah, because I got was 183.
Do we have
Yeah, you probably
persuasion?
should.
At the 100.
Do we not have persuasion buffs?
I do.
I think that was the
Persuasion
one
is
thing that-
diplomacy. Diplomacy is your ability to be persuasive.
I already gave him the 30 gold, guys.
Oh. Okay, I don't have diplomacy. So
Well, you're an
I
empty
can
paladin.
I can intimidate.
You're
really
literally evil. You're not very
Diplomacy?
caring about being diplomatic.
You're more.
Not really.
I have diplomacy and I have linguistics, so I can talk with people in other fucking languages.
Just let the vampire pay for the card. He already has the money taken out.
Yeah, so Dakota tops up the money. He gives you guys the cart and the horse. And this also makes it to where if you guys want, you guys
probably
don't
figure out a
actually
way to
have to
strap-
walk the way there. You can just ride the carts
I was
there.
gonna say we could probably find a way to like strap both of the horses together and both of the carts too.
Yeah, there's probably a joint.
Like there's like a
A wooden
joint piece
joint that you
that's
do.
like removable. So like when we get
So the sides
Tyler's cart.
So
back
what
to
it
him-
is like so the sides they have pins and stuff.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
that's
pull
what I mean.
those
Like,
down.
you pull those down, and then there's two pieces you can connect
So-
together.
Essentially, it's more like basically there's hooks on the bottom, and then you can take straps and hook the hook.
That could work. Yeah, that could work.
That's essentially what it is.
The only other thing we'd have to do is get all.
Keep in mind though, you guys are
full
going through a
wheels.
forest, and the wider and larger your cart is, the harder it's going to be to get around. So it's easier to just have them separated. You know,
Yeah.
cart horse, and then you guys can ride in the back, and one of you can ride on the.
I'm riding
fucking-
my horse.
All right.
My horse has this.
Why can't I think of what it's called?
The saddle?
There we go, saddle. One of you can ride the saddle to actually guide the horse, and the others can pile in the back of the cart.
I can do
That
that.
works.
Honestly, yeah, it's game. Honestly, who wants to take control of the horse though?
Who has
I take-
ride
And
animal?
my kiddo is eating me food.
Who has ride?
got the
Who has
best
ride and handle animal? Those
I
are
don't have
probably.
either.
I don't have either.
I was gonna say who has ride?
I
Because
have
ride.
Well, I have ride.
Yeah,
I
you don't need
have
I
hand.
have ride and handle animal.
I just have ride.
So
I have
I have
ride. I don't have handle anymore.
yeah, you have ride. You have ride. Will has ride. You don't necessarily
I
need
don't.
handle animal.
Yeah, I have ride.
I have right.
Wouldn't we just need that if we
Ride
were to
function.
lead the horse somewhere?
Essentially.
Listen, look at the car I'm sending
And
you
I
on
also
Snap,
have
dude.
the
This
ability
will
to
I have handle animal.
roll for ride.
Yeah.
Huh?
So we're for simplicity's sake, we'll have Cameron and Dakota be the ones riding.
Fuck.
Oof.
Nah.
Both of you.
Snapchat.
Oh, no.
I'm right. All right.
Get the fucking car I got in
That's
Rocket
still
League.
modifier.
That
It
looks
doesn't matter. Nat one, you don't add anything to it.
with
You
what I
just
have
fail.
on it right now.
You just
I tried to hop
fail.
up on. Okay, can I explain what happened?
Nice.
No, I'm about to explain what
Oh, I
happens.
wanna make
And I got to
a
roll
stupid face.
percentiles. I got to roll percentiles to explain what happens.
I need a new die.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh, no. What do you mean? Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no!
What do you mean?
What
oh,
have
no?
you done?
What do you mean?
So,
What have you done? What have you done?
all right. So here's the thing. I'm gonna assume that everyone else piled into the back of the cars while these two hopped on the horses and were getting ready to go. When they tried, let me make another roll.
He's like, no, I'm
I
making
don't
another
like it
roll.
when
Fuck
the
it.
DM
Okay.
rolls.
Anyways,
Oh, yeah,
not that bad. So when they tried to do that, they messed up on trying to get the horses to go and basically pissed them off. So the horses kicked up, threw them off of each other, and just started taking off with everyone else in the back of the cart.
Fuck
So
yeah.
we're stuck back at
Wait,
the
hold-
stables.
I make a keen observation. Huh. That's weird.
And they're
I
just
thought they were
running,
driving
and
a
they're
horse.
just because you guys are still in the town, so they're just kind of galloping down the streets.
So can I, what's my animal handling? Can I try to pull them down, just make them stop?
So yeah, roll your handle animal. Whoever has handle animal. Who else has handle animal?
What?
I'll open it.
What'd you get, Will?
19?
All right. What'd you get, Ethan?
19.
All right, you stop both the horses. Cameron and Dakota come running over.
What the fuck?
When they stop,
Fuck.
when they stop the horses, I look over and be like, "You fucking idiots!"
I'm just laughing.
Because Victor,
I'm just laughing. That's fucking
if you let
beautiful.
me tell my side story, I was just gonna say I was gonna hop up and then I just fall off.
No,
My legs stuck in
no,
stirrup.
they bucked you guys off of them and just took off.
just fucking full thing.
Because I was like, oh, this would
You're
probably
lucky
just be like
I'm
a
good
small
animal
thing. They
handling.
One
you
of
know,
our problems.
knock you off, or
Oh, shit.
you know, maybe they walk away a little bit. No, I rolled super high in the percentiles, so I was like, oh no.
Can I admit I don't like it when the DM rolls?
Nobody does. All right.
Fucking damn it, Dave.
So, who else has? So, do you guys want to keep letting
My
Cameron
last
and
handful
Dakota
is
try to
all
guide the
fucking-
horses, or do you guys want someone else?
And
I can't do shit here. I am useless.
I think the only other one who has ride is Will.
No, I have it, but I'm just gonna sit back and watch the show.
Fair
You
enough.
son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
You
I'll
fucking.
give it a shot.
So Will's gonna try to take
Ride.
over one of
I
the
have the right
horses. I'm
skill.
assuming Cameron still wants
Try
his
again.
horse.
I didn't realize I had the
So
right
Will
skill.
make a ride check. Cameron, make a ride check.
If they thought I have a right too, I didn't realize I had the right
Good
skill.
enough.
7 plus 15.
21?
Yeah. All right, you guys are good. You have no issues.
I can't believe we both that one.
I can't believe that shit. I'm never rolling on this fucking thing again. Fuck that, dude.
That was hilarious.
It's like oof, and then I realized Cameron rolled one.
Yeah, no, I saw Cameron's
Will
horse, and then I saw yours. I was like, no way.
Will would incapacitate the horses with his stench, on top of the fact that he is heavy.
No, I'm not. My
Well,
arms and my
Will-
ring.
Yeah, Will has a ring that allows him to just instantly take on or off his armor.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, every single time he tries to take on or off his armor, it takes him like
It takes
10
minutes.
minutes.
Because all that plate armor takes a fucking minute to
Yeah,
put
he's
on.
got full plate armor. That shit's fucking big and heavy. So it also means when he's
So I'd
moving around,
rather
he's like
my
clang,
clip and call it
clang, clang.
No, homie is literally Urge the Scarlet.
And then his max, while he has his armor on, his max movement speed is 20.
Yeah, I know. Plus, I got the halberd and everything, so.
But
God. Fucking damn
No,
it,
homie
Dave.
just yells, "Request!"
Honestly.
Oh yeah, I forgot you.
But
left
yeah,
that on
so-
from last time.
you guys are all walking up. So you guys are riding. I don't know why I said walking. You're riding through the forest, making your way to the base of the Dorian Mountains, where the, to the circled area at the base of the Dorian Mountains, I should specify. At about this point, I would say you guys are roughly 2 miles out. Is there anything you guys want to do or try to prepare before you get any closer, or any strategies you want to come up with?
No.
Make sure this fucking.
Well,
Or like scout the area.
Because you're about
yeah. What
say
kind of
about
area
1
we
to-
in?
anywhere from like 1 to 2 miles away from the circled area. The cave entrances.
Just make sure my both powder boxes are loaded.
make sure my pepper box is loaded. Make sure.
Pepper,
Okay.
my bad.
So you guys are going to plan to scout ahead when you get there. So you're about half a mile out,
I would.
and you start to
Right.
notice that as you're about half a mile out, you start noticing there's less and less trees, and it's starting to get the terrain is starting to get a bit more uphill and rockier. So you're right about now. You would assume you're getting pretty close to those entrances.
I would say out loud to recommend sending someone or a couple people to the.
Wow, you're not telling anyone.
Yeah, no.
We're talking to each other, man.
That's what I'm trying to say, but I can't explain myself. To send
No,
someone
my
or
hiding tree.
a group of people to the fourth entrance.
That's
make
what
sure
Max just said.
Caved
He
in.
says, "No, my hiding trees."
So
If
you
want
guys,
to stealth in there, just go in swinging.
so
Hmm.
Dakota, did any of you hear what Dakota said?
Probably not.
Now,
He said he's thinking you guys should go and make sure that the fourth back entrance
Yeah, that's what I was
caved in,
thinking.
like the guard said.
is caved in, like the guard said.
We can make sure it's caved in. Anybody got dynamite?
Do all of you want to go, or do you just want to send a small
Like a
group
couple
while
of
the
us.
rest watch over
if
the
we wanna
entrances?
go-
Who can handle but me?
Huh?
That's the thing, because if that's the case, I literally have to pick who I heal. So if two want to go, I think the two with the biggest stealth chance should go just in case.
They
I'd
are
say
your
just
best
send
scouts.
and then let's
But
try
the
to.
other thing is if we make sure
in the
that
other two,
it's,
if we can try
if we
to.
want to make sure that's caved in and they can escape through it in case it isn't caved in, I would send someone with like a heavy hitting so they can make and then
Make sure.
Well,
then
it's
so
not
it's like
that
if
you
I want
want
to make sure
someone
it's,
to-
if it's
you-
caved
you'd
in,
probably
it's
more
caved
You
in.
can
want
send
someone
me
who
and
can-
Ethan.
Yeah,
Me and Ethan can go.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Uh,
like one of them is like a
so
decent
Lucky-
stealth.
Okay, very
Ethan-
quick.
you guys get over there. Give
Oh, yeah,
me.
also keep in mind, Max has her invisibility cloak.
Yeah, Max has
Oh,
can go invisible.
Should've just, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
We should have
yeah.
just Max. If you take a
Yeah,
look
just
at it.
back.
All right, so
So she can be invisible. We can call it good.
but so Lucky, are you gonna stay behind or?
I'll stay behind, just in case.
30.
I can scout out the other entrances besides the one in the back.
Okay,
Yeah, because if we can
So-
cave in the others.
and then you guys are sending Ethan just in case it isn't demolished.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
Max,
yeah, whoever takes me along gets a healer. So
yeah, Max and Ethan
Yeah,
are.
Milo will need. Yeah,
So-
Milo will need you with the main group. Because
Yeah.
Max can stay invisible, and Ethan has more than enough fucking attack power to do something.
Ethan can handle
hold on,
himself.
fucking. Hey yo, Ethan, get your bitch ass over here so I can give you a goddamn spell slot real quick, you dick.
I don't need no spell slot.
Guess what they're saying.
Ethan just slowly turns to the camera.
So.
You little shit.
Alright, come here, motherfucker. Let me enhance your strength.
I'm probably sitting right next to you if we were by the cards.
Milo,
Absolutely.
Milo, I wouldn't
Full
do that.
strength. Alright,
Milo, I wouldn't do that.
why not?
Remember, it's
You
got
said
a
last 30
time
minutes,
limit.
don't you?
Huh?
You said the last 30 minutes, didn't you? Full strength?
Let me double check, but I'm like, I don't believe it does.
It's like run out by the time he gets over there.
Because literally, I put it on him in that fight, and it lasted the whole fight with the dire bears and wolves.
No, you can't. It didn't last through the fight with the dire wolves. It only lasted through the fight with the dire bears.
True, yeah, because I forgot we slept.
It's 1 minute a level, Milo.
Only 5 minutes.
1
and
minute
they'll
a
run out by
level?
the time he gets
Per-
over there.
Well, keep in mind, it's per his caster level.
We're all the same level, so.
Level 3,
Milo isn't
So
a
a
full
minute and a half.
caster.
4.5 minutes, so never mind.
I keep forgetting he.
Yeah, Milo, it wouldn't, because for you, you got to keep in mind, you're not a full cast. Well, actually, you're not a full caster. So until you start gaining magic abilities with your ranger as well, you're only a third level caster level. So that means 3 minutes. is how long it lasts.
Hey, I'm almost there though. My ranger's level 2. I just need to level him up like 2 more times to get the magic caster shit.
Yeah, and then it starts counting for your magic caster as well. But anyways,
So it's just a total one.
so it's going to take them a while to get for Max and Ethan to get over there. It is a few miles away. What do the rest of you want to do with the couple minutes, like with the, let's assume half an hour to an hour that you've got?
All right, I'm gonna actually, instead of using my bow and arrow, I'm gonna pull out my sword and shield, giving me a +1 to my AC.
I would say prepare an ambush if any of them do come out of the cave while we're waiting.
Okay. Remember, there are
AC is
3
about 20,
entrances.
So
Right.
an ambush
I
would
look
be
over
fine.
towards
Yeah,
the camera
So-
and be like, can we look at the map so we can start
Let me,
scouting out what
This would be like
entrances
a
there
rough
are,
idea.
if there are.
Is my other dice bag over there?
See it. Okay. So this isn't exact, but so this would be the one, basically the entrance that you guys are sending Ethan and Max to, and then you'll have one right here. You guys got one right here, and you've got another one that's pretty close to that one. That's right there. So if you want to talk the distance between these, this will be about, let's actually make these two closer together. 20 feet, and then this one is closer to about 60 feet. That's about the distances between these two. 60 feet, and these two is 20 feet.
Okay.
If you're looking at the entrances. So you have 2 that are pretty close by each other, and then another one that's kind of off on its own.
All right, Dakota.
Either terribly good or terribly bad.
Say we scout out first, the one by itself.
Okay. So you guys go to scout out the one that's by itself, and the first thing you'll notice is it looks like they have 3 guards posted on the outside of it. There seems to be some kind of, it seems like they have a crudely made door blocking the entrance to the cave. And then they have, since it's still day out, they have an unlit lantern, 2 unlit lanterns kind of on each corner of the door frame. There doesn't seem to be much else around them.
Oh my god.
Just
Roll a
a
perception
few.
check to see if there's anything else.
Yeah. The only other thing you would have noticed before, what'd you get?
Oh, I said bet. I haven't rolled yet.
Okay. The other things you guys would have seen pretty easily is they have what looks like to be some made berry. They've got berries they've made, so it's a mix of pulled up dirt and mud, kind of put against some wood and stuff for them to kind of crouch and hide behind.
Okay. I got 17 plus.
Are you wearing your goggles while doing this?
I am wearing my goggles. Plus my wisdom, which is 12. So 29, 39. No, 29. That was my 29.
Okay. So there is only one thing you would notice that's different is you would see a glowing mark of some sort kind of at the base around the door.
Speculating.
And then you would notice, the other thing you would notice is the other ones seem to have armbands that are glowing magic as well. The 3 guards that are posted have armbands that are glowing magic as well. Sorry, I was wrong. The rune that I was talking about, it wouldn't be at the base of the door. It'd be on like the door itself, like kind of near the handle.
Oh.
Do you have knowledge arcana, right?
No, I've only got knowledge, dungeoneering, and local.
Okay.
Alright, hey, I'm run to the bathroom real quick. Someone can
Okay.
control my character.
Milo and Cameron, you two should have knowledge arcana.
But they're not over there, so it doesn't help.
No, they're with you guys.
No.
Would be scouting
Milo,
at
you muted.
I thought we only sent like 2 or 3 people ahead. This
that one.
I guess I am.
I'm
Not
talking
over
about
this
these
one.
ones.
I'm here.
This is where we
I
are.
don't realize it works for this
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
I
I thought
have
we were
knowledge
talking about over here.
No, you should.
No, the only two knowledges I got was dungeoneering and planes.
What do you have, Milo? Milo,
Mal.
do you have knowledge arcana?
Yeah, I do.
Lucky. So if you want, you can try to draw what you see and describe the color of the magic that you see, and give that to Milo to see if he can tell you what kind of magic spell it is.
Yeah. Do I need a roll for that?
No, you're basically
yeah.
all you're doing is you're just looking at it and drawing out and telling them what color it is. You don't need a roll to do that,
All right, Ben.
unless you want it to be a
I'm
really
a-
good drawing. You know, like some background.
I mean,
shape.
I am a craftsman. I hope it's fucking good.
I like it.
But anyway, so Milo, give me a knowledge arcana check.
D20 plus intelligence plus 1. 15.
Okay. You're not too sure what the armbands are for. You can't quite tell what magic they're extruding, but what you can tell is the spell on the door seems to be a kind of alarm spell. So anyone who opens the door would set off a magic alarm that will just cause a lot of noise.
Okay, just convert that, and I tell that to Lucky. It's an alarming door. You open it, you're gonna let everyone know we're fucking here. So this is a fuck it or not move.
Lucky,
So
are you still watching the entrance?
well, I had to come back to tell Milo what I was going, so no.
Okay. So one of the last things you would have noticed before you left was one of them was opening the door and just going in, and you would have noticed that he used the arm that had the armband on it.
So I can speculate that the armbands are probably the key to get into the place, to get into the door. If we don't have the armbands in the door, if we open it, it'll set the alarm off. But we don't know enough.
Do you guys want to? All right. Do you want to scout out the next two that are close to each other?
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
So the other thing is the first one that you scouted out, that one had a lot more forestry kind of closer to it, like a lot more trees and bushes. This one seems to be a lot more wide open space around it. Almost, and you would notice this one actually has 6 guards posted kind of between these two. So you'd have kind of one on each far side of them, and then the other 4 would kind of be down the middle. And it's roughly the same setup. These two don't seem to have any actual dedicated doors to them. They just kind of have like tarps. If you're wearing your goggles, you wouldn't notice any magic auras on any of them. And it's roughly the same setup as the other one. They have crudely made barriers to kind of crouch behind.
Alright. So I come back.
Oh,
Is there anything else? Is there anything else that I noticed, or should I roll another?
roll a perception
Should I
check.
roll? another perception check. Oh, damn. I almost got a 20. Okay. 19 plus 12, that's 31.
You would notice they have some kind of rope hanging down with a pulley system that looks like it goes further into the cave entrance. You would have noticed that it seems like there's a few bells on it, and you're not sure how far down into the cave system it goes, though. But it looks like it's a string that they can just pull on.
I come back, I relay, hey, their setup doesn't seem to be as strong as the single cave. The single cave, it's possible that they could be hiding maybe what could be a treasury, or possibly where they keep their storage. Whereas the two caves next to each other, they have a pulley system, which could be a way to get goods in and out of the cave. But at the same time, it could just be a better way of traveling into the cave. But there are bells on it, which I have no idea what go to.
Seems like it could be.
Keep in mind the pulley system that you saw, it runs along the roof, and it's not a very thick rope. It's just a rope with bells on it running along the roof of the cave entrance.
It could be a trap system.
It could be an alarm.
It could be a trap.
Or an alarm.
The way of signaling.
All right, so I retract my statement, and I say that it could be a trap.
Trap or alarm, yep.
There you go.
God damn, pretty.
Run, black boy, run.
Yeah. And then while that's going on, we'll cut over to Ethan and Max. You guys get to the cave entrance. Ethan, Max, can you two give me a will save?
Not so good. I got a 6.
All right, Max, Ethan, Milo.
Yeah.
Since we can't hear Max, you have to tell me what she rolls on her will save.
Of course. She rolled a 13. Oh no, I know that look.
So from
Hey, I rolled I got a 3 plus 3, so.
all right. So all you guys see is, from what you can tell, it looks like the cave entrance is completely caved in with a shit ton of rocks and everything everywhere. So it does appear, so the guard was right, and the cave entrance is very much blocked off. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you head back over?
I don't think there's really much we can do.
Party!
Nah, I'll head back.
Okay. I'm gonna sit. Milo, did Max say there was anything she wanted to do, or is she just gonna head back with Ethan?
She says same. She's just gonna head back with him.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about that one. But can't help it now.
I feel as if there's magic involved.
So you guys get back. You know, Max and Ethan relay the information that the other entrance is definitely caved in, as there's just a shit ton of rocks and rubble blocking the whole entrance.
By this time, what time would it be?
Yeah.
It would be the sun would be setting down right about now.
So this could be a really good ambush opportunity.
No. Are you, any of you near any of the 3 main entrances you scouted out already?
I'm near the.
So you're
magic
actively
door.
watching the magic door?
Yep.
Is anyone else currently watching one of the entrances?
I can watch this.
I'll be with Dakota watching the magical door.
I'm at the main entrance with everyone else.
So, all right.
Oh,
So
that's
Dakota
right.
and Lucky are at the magic door entrance. The rest of you are by the
The two.
what appears to be the main entrance. And you guys would notice that they seem to be in the middle of a guard change. So you guys at the main entrance would notice that 6 more guys are coming out, and the 6 that you saw are going in. And you guys would notice that the 3 you saw have opened the door and are walking in, and 3 more have come out wearing those armbands. Yeah,
Who wants to do a stealth attack to see how much damage they can do?
You might see a few of them. Obviously notice a few of them kind of yawning before they had the guard change shift. You would have noticed at least a few of them yawning as they were walking back into the system.
Can I do knowledge arcana on the bracelets?
Yeah. You could try knowledge arcana for the bracelets.
Hell yeah. Might give us a better insight of what exactly it does. Alright, so knowledge arcana, intelligence +1, d20. 15.
It seems to have some low-level recognition spell on it. Basically, all it would do is it would allow someone to make it so that way other people, if they set up magical traps, people wearing that won't set those off either.
Okay.
All right. I think I look over to Milo and Dakota, and
Real
I
quick,
suggest.
the other thing you would have noticed is those of you around the main entrance would have noticed that the next guards that were changing out came out first before the other 6 headed in. But the 2 of you at the magic door would have noticed that the 3 that were outside went inside first, and it was a couple of minutes before the next 3 came out.
Okay.
Roughly, I'd say about 6 minutes.
So there's an interval that you can try to slip in unnoticed or whatever.
When they open,
Milo, are you flipping us off?
Lucky,
No.
Lucky, Dakota, do you guys want to give me perception checks real quick, actually?
Yeah.
This might give you guys a hint.
So is anyone pushing forward to get a look to inside any of the entrances, or no?
So the main entrance, it's hard to get close to it because it's pretty barren, 40 feet, anything between 40 feet around it. 7.
Is that a 7?
That's a 7.
Okay,
I got
so
21.
18.
So 18. What'd you get, Lucky?
21.
You guys would have noticed that when they opened the door, it doesn't seem like it actually went that far deep.
You see that one? Your guy.
And you could definitely see where the corner turned off, and you could see maybe an arm or 2 shifting around there. Perhaps the next guards that were waiting to get posted up. So you're not too sure why it would have taken so long for them to change out guards.
Maybe they're changing out the bracelet too.
Possibility.
They could be dishing out the bracelets and possibly using a spell to do it.
Would I be able to get up to the wall?
Oh.
Wait, where's
Lucky,
the,
give me another perception check, actually. Just you.
Just me?
No, just Lucky. Lucky, give me another perception check. Dakota, you wouldn't be able to see this.
Okay.
because Lucky can only see it because of his goggles.
24.
One thing you would have noticed, another thing you would have noticed is it seemed like there were more magical runes along the floors as well as the walls and roofs of the inside past that magic door.
Would I use a perception check for that, or would I have used a dungeoneering because it's a little bit of a cave? But I mean,
To what?
to see inside the cave. But I mean,
Perception.
It doesn't matter.
You're just using perception because basically while they had the door open, you were just looking inside.
So are we just trying to get a feel on what we're going to do, right?
Yep.
It's scouting out.
Can I go to the edge before the clearing and look at the ground and see if there's anything? If there's runes everywhere, can I get a look to see if there's runes like scouring around the that area, the traps or anything?
So
Just a perception.
so if you're gonna get close, because right now all of you guys are pretty well enough into the shrubbery, you're not
I'm gonna need a stealth
visible.
check too.
Yeah. So if you're gonna get
Right.
close, you're gonna have to give me a hide check or a stealth check.
Stealth is a 24.
Okay.
Check. Victor, what are you trying to make this man do?
And then perception.
And then investigation was a 5.
Okay. So you didn't get seen, but you also didn't see shit. Nothing was seen. Literally nothing was seen. You see
Good idea to check.
you see the 6
Because it's like-
dudes, and that's about it.
Because we're trying not to alert anybody. If that's a big open area, they probably have that trapped for when somebody comes through. Nope.
Does anyone else at the main entrance want to give a try for seeing what they can find?
Sure.
Ethan's on his way back from the rubble.
Oh yeah, Ethan's on his way back with Max. That's right.
What am I rolling?
What do you add to perception?
Perception, you add your wisdom,
You're-
and plus whatever skill ranks you
Wisdom,
have.
right?
Huh?
No, wait.
Perception is based off of wisdom, and then you add however many ranks you put into it. So your
I
wisdom
don't-
modifier plus however many ranks you got in perception.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
I
to
don't
add my
have
wisdom
perception.
modifier.
I just got a +1
I just add
wisdom
the level
or whatever.
flat.
What's I'm looking for my perception?
So it would have been a 6. It wouldn't
It'd be
matter
like-
anyways.
Let me see.
Because I know we had to cross out spots, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just let me know when my character gets back over
I guess you
there.
don't have
I
perception.
gotta lay him with that.
How do you get perception?
Correct.
Wisdom.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to push in and attack. Because if we can't figure anything else, I'm ready to just push in.
Plus 3, so 14.
You wouldn't notice anything too much, depending on how close you are. So you probably would see that the 2 main entrances, they go pretty far down, but it looks like there's a few areas where they might interconnect or lead off to separate rooms.
Right.
This one is a much smaller entrance. It's only like a 5 foot wide thing. It's got that one single door big enough for one person to walk through at a time. These 2 are actually much larger. So this middle one looks like it's about 15 feet wide, and then this other one looks about 10 feet wide. So, 2 people at a time, 3 people at a time.
So who's going inside? Who's staying outside for the first round?
Well, I don't know if my character's back over there yet,
No.
so.
Max and Ethan would be back by now, yes.
So
Bucket full charge.
So me and Dakota and Milo are still over on the right side, over by the.
Yeah, we're still over there at the
Oh, Milo, are you with
last side.
Dakota and Lucky? Or are you at the main entrance? Are you at the side entrance or the main entrance?
I'm at the main entrance with everybody else.
Okay. So Dakota and Lucky, you guys are the only ones at the side entrance. Everyone else, the other 5 of them, you guys are all at the main entrance.
I'd say
I feel as
whenever
if
they-
we should have the
so
main.
tell-
Are we rolling for moves?
It depends. What are you guys doing? Are you guys
I think we
gonna?
should attack.
I'm probably
I
gonna
just said
try
full
to
charge.
get the magic door.
Okay.
I
There's only 3
can
guards.
take point if y'all want.
Yeah.
I can.
That
How
might
many
be
words are on
best.
these two?
6.
6.
6.
So yeah, if you
Three
want
and
to,
three.
so these little dots are like boom, boom, boom. Those are yours. Boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. And that's basically how the guards are scouted out right now.
All right, Dakota, you're gonna have to tell me where the guards are over on our side.
And then
There,
Still
there, and there. I don't know if you can see that well.
That doesn't help. It's like blurry.
here,
I can kind of see. So it's kind of like a little ring.
here, I can
Real quick, some dice.
Send a picture into the
boom,
group chat.
boom. See, can you see the dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could just take a picture and send it to the group chat.
So the
but
white dot
the
here,
dice works.
we'll do the white dices are the entrances, and then the like dark dice are all the guard location where the guards are essentially at right now.
Okay.
That's pretty much the rough layout. If you can see that pretty okay.
I can see it. Okay.
That works.
So that's pretty much what you're looking at in terms of their locations.
All right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 9 of them and 6 of us. So I think we need to focus hard on at least 2 to bring their numbers down at least a little bit.
We
These
could
odds aren't
assassin.
fair.
Me and Lucky could.
These odds aren't fair. We have the advantage.
Yeah.
They need more
Do
numbers.
keep in mind, Dakota,
I like
your
these odds.
weapons are not quiet.
I like these
Yeah, no,
odds.
that's my problem. It's like Lucky's the only real stealth expert.
Yeah,
in our
your weapons aren't quiet,
And
and Lucky
and
can't
Max.
do too much
You know what I
damage.
told you.
He can do decent damage from afar with a stealth attack, but after that stealth is over, he's not doing a lot of far damage, distant damage.
Nope.
All right, I'm switching to my longbow.
So he gets his one initial
who's,
basically kill attack.
All right, who's first? Because if we're doing this, who's first? I'm pulling out
Get
my
a
longbow.
roll initiative.
I gotta roll.
Well, no, you guys don't have to roll initiative yet. Because
if you give
remember,
us
you
a
guys
fire
are doing a stealth attack. They can't react to a stealth attack.
Okay.
We get a stealth roll.
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we? Okay, question. Can us with bows attack at the same time?
You guys can all attack at once.
Dakota, are you able to shoot twice or are you only able to shoot once?
Right now, he can only shoot once.
Okay.
Which I believe is all of you.
It's like everybody
I
sneak
don't know.
attack, but they won't see the bullet coming.
No,
But they won't see it.
that's not it.
So Max takes out her bow too,
Okay.
and then whatever one Lucky will aim at, I will aim at as well.
So Milo, are you at the main entrance or are you with us?
He's at the main entrance of us.
Milo, me and Lucky are at the magic door.
Milo, you've been bouncing back and forth between the main entrance and the side entrance. Where the fuck are you?
Nobody knows.
So you're not with me and Dakota.
Meeting Milo.
He said he's by the
I'm looking
main
at the
entrance.
fort. Is my camera blocking where y'all are?
No, we haven't put your guys' models
Oh.
down. We're just basically saying everyone said where they were.
Oh, okay.
Max
that's
is,
my bad. I was mistaking the models on the. I was mistaking the
These?
models on the right, ours, as where we were. So that's completely
No,
my bad.
we haven't placed anything down. I've just been having them sit there.
I know. Again, that's my bad.
All right, we'll just. Oh.
Hey, I gotta dip real quick. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
All right.
Alright, that's plenty of time.
I gotta get the mail.
Hey, 5 minutes to get mail?
Yeah, I gotta drive to the post office.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, it shouldn't take very long. She's come once more.
Damn, Will's head almost hits the fucking ceiling over there.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ethan and Max didn't do a perception check on that stupid fucking back door. It's like, yeah, it's rubbled in, and then walk away.
My guy's not that smart, okay?
It would not
Yeah,
have
it
mattered
rubbled.
if they did.
Where's my shit?
The
I
one
still have
thing
a
that
bad feeling about it.
The one thing that did matter, they did not do great at.
I think
Actually,
it's
I don't even
magic.
need that 20 feet right there. That's exactly 20 feet. That one, right? It's just I need this for this distance to show. There's a lot of distance between those two doors.
And Miley keeps bouncing in between each one.
Yeah, apparently Miles just fucking teleporting around.
Fucking
I'm just going back and
face
forth. I'm just sprinting around.
Milo
you guys
stops for
good?
2 seconds, stops, and then sprints back.
So, here, T, hand me my character.
What's wrong?
He has
The
unlimited
one with
con.
the big long sword. That
Just
one,
run.
I think it was that first one. Yeah, that
No,
one.
I thought
Good,
that this
good,
was Miley
cool.
because he's the apothecary.
Just back and
doesn't
forth.
matter.
I know
Back
Will
and
this is-
goddamn forth.
Oh yeah, no, I had the more cutlass looking.
Cupcake. Me.
Okay, so I was over here.
Let Victor.
You
say.
guys do remember another thing you should take into account. They said that the group seems to be roughly about
30 to
35.
35 people. So
Yeah, 30 to 35 people in number.
So
I would
when-
say
if
our
we get
biggest
these guys
advantage
out,
would
that's
be
like
element of
already minus
surprise.
8, and that's what 20. That's like 28.
9.
Then. If it's
And
like
you guys
5.
have seen a total
Of
of 18. No, because you had these
There's only
6
the
and these
6.
3, so you had 9.
No,
And
I
you've
thought, I
seen
thought you
them
said there were
change up.
6 in total here.
Yeah, 6 in total here, and then 3 over here. So a
This
total
is
of
the magic
9.
door.
You have 9 guards in
6, 7,
total.
8.
There's a
Oh,
lot of
9
distance.
Are you
Just remember,
seriously
there's a lot of
counting
distance
each
between
one?
this group of
I
3
thought you said there were
and
6 guards in total between the 3 doors. Is what I
No, there's 9 guards in total, but you've seen a total of 18 in reality because you've seen the guard shift change out.
Yeah.
And at least 9 of them are asleep, quote unquote.
I'd say our biggest element, fucking element of surprise. We really do.
Because I know me and Loki can easily handle.
Yeah, you guys can
Like,
totally handle the
wipe out
3.
last one.
And then
Another thing you would notice is that this main guard at the front here seems to be a bit more of like it seems like these 2 are showing a bit more respect to this one.
So the,
And you guys would notice, those of you at the main entrance would notice that these 5 seem to be showing more respect to this guy in particular and this guy. And it seems like this guy, even this guy, showing more respect to this one.
so yeah, our biggest advantage would probably be taking out these 3 guys right here.
That is the one thing you would notice. I'm not sure if you
I
guys
mean, you
all
and
heard.
Lucky
Did all
can
of you hear
totally
that?
take the 3 here. You
Lucky
know,
Miles?
easily.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, you guys all heard that?
God damn it.
I heard
Ethan.
it. Yeah.
Something about the guards.
So you notice that at this main entrance is 3. This middle one seems to be the other 2 seem to be showing him respect. So that's what Lucky and Dakota would notice. And for those, the rest of you at this main entrance, this one different looking dude and this guy over on this corner, they seem to be showing more respect to these 2. And the one on the corner is also still showing more respect to this main one, different looking one.
Got it.
Alright,
So
I look
attack
over-
your guy.
Go ahead
I
and
look
out
over
first.
towards Dakota and I say, I suggest we take out the 2 underlings and focus on the main guy afterwards. If we can take out the weak ones first, we can focus the strong one in a 2v1.
Very solid plan.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Hello. Stop bouncing around. Pick a fucking
Stop
door.
bouncing around! Hey, Sky!
Pick a fucking
I'm
door.
saying it sounds good. It's always spinning.
Well, I'm
I didn't
talking
say
to
anything.
Dakota, I'm not talking to you!
There's only
We're
me
not
and Lucky
saying
at the
why.
fucking magic door. You said you're at the main one. So pick your fucking door, asshole.
Get over there.
Milo, you're at the main entrance.
Yes.
Stay in your
yeah.
fucking lane.
Being stupid.
I'm just replying to. I'm not saying things in character. I'm just replying like, "All right, sounds good. I like that plan." And then all of a sudden, stay in your fucking lane. I'm not doing it.
You keep hopping over to our side because you did a fucking perception check over here.
Yeah,
What, you fucking ran over here, looked at the bracelets, and then ran back?
I just
Fucker.
said I did perception check on their. No, I did
Yes.
a check on their bracelets.
Yeah.
Their
So you ran
bracelets.
over here, looked at their bracelets, and then ran back.
No, I just looked at their bracelets.
Yeah, you had to be over here.
The only three that have bracelets are the one at the magic doors, Milo.
You dumbass.
Okay, good point. I can't argue.
You not been paying attention this whole time? What have you been doing?
I have been.
Oh my
Hey, it's harder
God.
than you have it when they cut off.
I haven't really been paying attention. I'm just. The no
Wait a
sleep
minute.
is.
Come on.
All right.
Did you say you wanted fruit?
I love looking at Miles' belly.
I know, my belly. My belly. Alright.
It's man meat.
Why? What's going on? What is up with you this morning? Do we need to be out here? Okay, well, we'll be out here. I'm just trying to stay awake, too, because this COVID shit's hitting me.
Just so there's a bit more distance, actually, let me